Namaste, India. Hum aapke saath hai, Jai Hind.
Jai Hind, Jai Hind. So tell us something in Hindi, a message for our audience who are watching and hooked on to who these masked are.
मुझे हिंदी आती है लेकिन
He can do it. He's just being shy. He's being shy. Like he knows Hindi.
everything was
That's what I would say. I'd be like, bro, I'm Indian, bro. Let's go, namaste, let's go. It's always fun to be in the limelight, especially when it's not shining on you, but on a masked man. So it's a lot of fun. At the same time, we'll be in India until our meetings are complete and maybe until the wedding is over. And we're really here to finalize things and to enjoy the beauty of India and all that India has to offer, like incredible food. Okay.
Oh, well, you absolutely must. Hello and namaste.
नमस्ते
Hi, this is Shweta and welcome to Filmygyan. I would want to know that are you by any chance dressed for a wedding?
We cannot say as of right now.
So can you tell us if you're from the Hollywood? Because the whole world is currently wanting to know if you are.
I've lived many years in Los Angeles and enjoy film very much. It would be one of our goals to work with Bollywood using some of the secrets from Hollywood.
Oh, wow.
Even then, we cannot say. Too many NDAs currently.
and also we have a lot of drama in our lives so.
That's for sure. So are you by any chance related to the film industry? Are you producers? Are you actors? Can you tell us something about you? What's behind those masks?
I can say that the mask which what he's wearing is like he's a star on his own, so that's what I can say.
Oh, well, he definitely is a star and the world is raging about who is behind these masks. So tell us about who you are and what you're here for. Are you here to attend the wedding?
So we are here to finalize a few different deals that we've been working on for a long time. It is my pleasure to introduce myself to you. My name is Shaitoshi Kusama, and this is my partner and tech lead and my brother, Kyle Dahadia as well. We are the leads of Shiba Inu, the worldwide top 10 token.
Wow. So you're not here for the wedding.
We may attend, we'll see.
So what's your connection with India and Bollywood? Can you tell us more about it?
Well, we have a long-standing love and friendship with India. A few years ago, one of the largest donations ever, over $1 billion, or exactly $1 billion, was donated by Vitalik in Shiba Inu tokens to the COVID Relief Fund of India. And since then, it has always been our goal to find new ways to interact with India and with Bollywood. And as we come closer to that realization, we've come in person.
Wow, that's huge. Can you tell us more about Shiba Inu? And also, what's the whole buzz about? What is it all about? Can you please educate us about it?
Sure. Shiba Inu is a decentralized experiment started by an interesting figurehead known as Ryoshi. And what Ryoshi did was create a movement to see what would happen if spontaneously a community was created. For over 6 months, he waited for someone to take the lead and complete his vision of 5 tokens: Shib, Bone, Leash, Treat, and She, as well as a variety of technologies, including Shibarium and L2 blockchain, Shiba Swap, a place to swap tokens, Shiba Con, a conference, and again, She, the stable token. And at that time, 6 months in, with only 6,000 people in the chat room, I joined. Soon thereafter brought on Kyle to lead all the technologies, and a small group of decentralized wizards came together to build one of the greatest tokens of all time. We've achieved multiple achievements, including having one of the largest followings on social media, number two most followed, number two most searched token in the world,
Wow.
number two most traded token in the world, and a variety of other milestones that no other meme or non-meme token has ever achieved. And we've done all this without any marketing, without a large budget, and we've done so really with the power of our SHIB army, our community, of which we are eternally grateful. And now we come closer to the end of our journey as we continue to take companies from Web 2 to Web 3.
Wow, that's mind-boggling. Can you tell me what are your plans for India? Because India is a huge country, and I'm sure you have your plans for India. So can you please throw some light on what is your idea about, how you would want to enter Indian market, and what are your plans? What are you wanting to do with India?
Sure. So I'd like to say that we represent Shiba Inu, and Shiba Inu is not just a token. It's not just a cryptocurrency. It
Right.
also has a suite of technologies, especially in blockchain. And blockchain has a lot of uses across various industries. And as you know, like Bollywood is one of the biggest industries in the world. And we have big plans for Bollywood and technology using blockchain. And there's more to add, like that we can go in details, but um, overall Indians and Indian community are very technology forward, in the sense that I'm from India, and I come many times when I visit outside. We as Indians are way ahead of in terms of technology. If you think of UPI and other technologies that exist, and we're trying to bring that kind of an technology advancement using blockchain into the Indian market right now.
Right. So tell us about your attire and your mask, and why the mystery. Can you tell us something about it?
Like I said, I'm from India and he's from outside. So we are switching our role play right now. He's wearing an Indian attire. That's how we introduce ourselves. That puts everyone off when they meet us every time. But regarding the mask, I think the basic ethos of Shiba Inu, what Ryoshi started, is that there should not be any leader as per se. But
Wow.
with the mask, we are trying to tell to the world that we are not relevant. Like someday we'll step out and the community should lead the whole project and take it forward from there.
Wow, that's extremely nurturing and welcoming, to say the least. Tell us, how long are you here? What are you like? What are you planning to do? And tell us, how long are you planning to stay here? Are we going to meet again? Because and how are you enjoying the buzz around you? Because everybody wants to know who the marksmen are.
It's always fun to be in the limelight, especially when it's not shining on you but on a masked man. So it's a lot of fun. At the same time, we'll be in India until our meetings are complete and maybe until the wedding is over. And we're really here to finalize things and to enjoy the beauty of India and all that India has to offer, like incredible food. Okay.
Oh, well, you absolutely must. Tell us about, what are your plans regarding if you want to do something with the audience, or how would you want to interact with them?
I think Shai is someone who can explain this much better. He has the vision to simplify concepts very well.
Yeah, tell me your mission and your vision, and where do you see yourself with respect to India?
It's a tricky question.
Yeah, go ahead.
But there's a lot of things that we have in the works. To be very specific, we have almost completed Ryoshi's vision. So Shib has
Wow.
been launched, Bone has been launched, Leech has been launched, and now we're focusing on Treat. This is part of what we call the Treat Yourself Tour, as we explain the advanced features of our operating system. So as Kyle mentioned earlier, Shib is not just a token, it is also a suite of technologies. And these technologies, when combined, create a simple operating system that anyone can use. So
Right.
our goal is to meet Web2 companies and explain to them why they can use our suite to increase engagement, find new revenue streams, and reduce fraud. So we'll be doing that while we're here meeting people in person, and maybe, just maybe, you can get some exclusives. Would that be
Right.
okay? We can send some pictures or shots when we meet those individuals here in India. And then how best to interact? Well, we're always on X. You can follow us at Satoshi Kusama and at Kyle Daheria on X. And you can tweet at us, and we'll do our best to tweet back. And then I guess other than that, we'd love to learn more about. Well, actually, I know much about the Indian culture, so I guess it's more learning more about Filmya, about you all, and what it is that you do.
So we would want to give them a sneak peek of people they aspire to become,
Huh.
or they enjoy looking at or watching, or when they have a conversation. Obviously, they do not have the accessibility to reach out to them. So we bring to them content that would give them an insight about people who are popular faces and who are doing something.
So you want exclusives? Well,
Yes.
we'll be happy to give exclusives whenever we can. This actually is an exclusive. We very rarely meet people in person, and also very rarely talk to anyone.
This
So,
is absolutely an exclusive.
yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks for having us. And so we'll continue to do that, and always, as long as your door is open to invite us back, we'd love to come back and discuss more about Treat as we begin to launch that, about Shiba Con that we'll be throwing in Thailand, not too far from here in November, and also once we announce our first big partner here in India, we'd love to come back and discuss that in detail. Right now, we're finalizing that deal and still under NDA, so there's not too much we can say, but
Yeah.
we're really excited about this first deal. It's a big one for us.
Also, like just to mention, like Shai mentioned, that what we focus on is bringing more engagement for Web2 brands such as yourself. So we would also like to understand what are your pain points and how would you like to increase your engagement, and maybe there is a solution in
Absolutely.
Web3 for you guys as well.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And I think that content today is king, and what you see is what you get sold to. And definitely there are many people that have a lot of problems in their lives, and the only problem that they are lacking is they do not have the knowledge. They do not have the knowledge to solve the problem. So as long as they are educated about what the situation in hand is, I think half the problem is solved there. So I think the whole idea of hosting you is also because everybody wants to know that who these people are, and always a little mystery brings in a lot of inquisitiveness in people and their minds. And I'm extremely honored that you've been here and you've given us some knowledge about Shiba Inu. And also there is so much that our audience would want to know in the future episodes if we ever get a chance to interact again. And and thank you for coming here.
Thank you for having us.
And I hope that you really are taken to places here in Mumbai, because it's a great place to visit. And I hope that you have a lovely, lovely time in India. And yes, if you do have an invite to Ambani's wedding, because it has been the talk of every town, please let us in. So I would like to ask you another question. And you've been so connected with Indians, and you have a Indian counterpart here. And I would want to also understand that what are your intentions with India, and what do you want, and how do you want to help Indians?
India is like a second home to me. I've spent many months now in India learning just a little bit today of the language and trying to understand the culture. And I see in the Indian people a beauty that is undescribable, and it is part of my life mission to bring a new level of prosperity to India through our technologies and through our knowledge of Web3. So that's a big part of it, and because of that, we'll be spending more time here, interacting with multiple companies from here in India,
Right.
and not just in Mumbai, but various locations of India. India is not just Mumbai; it's a huge continent of as large as a continent of various cultures and languages. And so it's really powerful and important that we spend as much time here as possible and visit and meet and greet, and also to upgrade as much as we possibly can the different technologies that exist already, that are already very advanced, and then help people grow in knowledge, as you mentioned, right? Education is going to be a key part of this, and also in opportunity. That's
Right.
really where we can help the best, I think.
Also, just to add to that, it's in our history that we've been fortunate enough that our token, Shiba Inu,
Right.
was donated to India COVID relief.
Wow.
And we had approximately $1 billion worth of Shiba Inu that was donated in 2021.
Wow.
This is during the August time frame when India was hit the hardest with COVID. And it was a really proud moment for me. Thank you to Vitalik, who is the co-founder of Ethereum. And he did that great deed. And there was a India COVID Relief was the foundation that carried away all the donations and all. And since then, like non-profit and donations are part of our ethos now. So whatever we do, part of our profits all go towards non-profit
Wow.
work, and across the world, not just in India, across the world. But being an Indian, I felt really proud that that happened, and then it became our life work to educate people, especially for financial literacy,
Right.
because that's what blockchain stands for. There is a lot of things that we can do around financial literacy for teenagers.
Right.
They should know that, you know, when they create a bank account and they don't have like don't own their own keys, that's when they lose their money. And how can they improve their life by educating themselves around financial literacy?
Absolutely. I think financial literacy is what everybody needs at this point, especially teenagers and people who are about to open their new bank accounts. And also, I am sure that you have a lot of blessings for the kind of work that you're doing. And yeah, and all fingers crossed for you to, you know, help and nurture the needy, because I think there is nothing better than that.
We
And
are
for
very
that,
fortunate.
kudos to you.
We are very fortunate, but it should be known that we weren't always this fortunate. We've worked, at least I have worked very hard throughout my life, multiple jobs to maintain. I've been, you know, I've had to work just like everyone else to get to this
Right.
point. So it's not a Harvard grad sitting behind this mask. It's a normal guy who would bust your table. And that's what makes us a little different. We want to go back and help because we understand what it means to have to get up and go to work and work a klumpen. If you know what a klumpen is, then you understand. If you don't know what a klumpen is, then you don't understand it. Anyway, point is, this is why we're here. We're here to help India, and not just India, but the entire world. And we're happy to do so and very blessed to be chosen through divine providence to be two of millions that will move together to help everyone. It's not just us here. There's a
Right.
large decentralized community, millions of community members that I like to think who do such a great job ensuring that people understand that SHIB is not just a meme, even though a lot of people think that it is, and it is, but it's not just a meme. It is a movement. It is an opportunity for people to understand about their accounts, their bank accounts, and what happens when the banks utilize their money, and how to set up their own crypto account, and what they can do with that, and how not to lose their funds or to have it stolen or hacked and things like that. So this is really where we are and why we exist, is to help, and we're very happy to do so.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Dhanyavad. Bahut
Thank you.
dhanyavad.
So tell us something in Hindi, a message for our audience who are watching and hooked on to who these masked men are.
I think Shai speaks better Hindi and Gujarati than me, but I'll give it a shot. मेरे सभी भाइयों और बहनों को मैं तहे दिल से शुक्रिया करना चाहता हूँ और बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Actually, so I don't know what to say.
And they call me shy. Here's what I would say if I could say it in Hindi. Thank you to the people of India, near and far, from various cultures and from various languages. We stand with you, as the world does in many ways. I'm very impressed in what you have built and what you are building. And to see the progress in such a short amount of time since I've been shy in India is inspiring. And you inspire me every day to get up and keep working. And I'd like to thank you for that and for all the blessings you continue to give me when I'm not behind the mask. How about that?
That in Hindi.
That in Hindi.
That was wonderful, wonderful boosting you. And thank you for choosing us.
बहुत धन्यवाद.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद इंडिया, हम आपके साथ खड़े हैं और हम चाहते हैं कि हम आपको एक बेहतर ज़िंदगी दें और हमेशा और अच्छे से और अच्छी ज़िंदगी गुजार सके वैसी कैपेबिलिटीज़ बनाएं.
Namaste, धन्यवाद India.
हम आपके साथ हैं.
Hum is hum, right?
Yeah, हम. It's we. Hum is we. We are with you. Like.
No. I don't need English. Hold on, I'm translating it.
Okay.
You know, hum आपके साथ हैं.
साथ है. साथ.
साथ.
Yes.
साथ है.
साथ.
जय हिंद.
Jai
Hind.
Hind.
Yes.
Like Hindi, got it.
Okay.
Namaste, India. Hum आपके साथ हैं. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.
जय हिंद.
Beautiful.
Jai Hind.
Very nice.
Okay, not bad. I'm working on it.
Thank you for joining us in here today. And it was indeed a pleasure talking to you and knowing what your intentions are for India. And I'm sure that the buzz around Maskman is here to continue. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Jai Hind. Namaste, India. Hum आपके साथ हैं. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind. Jai Hind.